All right, guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So, Vegeta is indeed the Dokkan Fest. Typically, when it comes to a lot of teasers and stuff like this, it usually does just end up being the most obvious answer. And that was correct this time as well. So we have Kui finally getting his first TUR. That's awesome. I'll definitely take that. And then Vegeta as a Dokkan Fest. Now, I want to go into this with an open mind. I'm not the biggest fan of this Vegeta getting a Dokkan Fest right now. Because his categories are iffy. He's not in Space Traveling Warriors. Categories could be iffy. Links potentially could be iffy, but this Vegeta typically does have big bad bosses, which is definitely a good possibility. So I'm not sure how well Vegeta is going to work with existing characters and existing teams that might need help. That's potentially my issue. All right, he's AGL. Best typing right now. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, I think, would almost be so far ahead of the rest of the game if they were AGL instead of physical. Every scary boss is just pretty much STR. It's just how it works. So Vegeta immediately being AGL is huge in the current meta. I think it's very likely that we're not going to have shakeups, new difficult fights or anything like that, potentially until the 10th anniversary. I think Bulma and Goku and Frieza is what we're going to be rocking with for the next couple of months, but we'll see. Who knows? All right, so let's jump in. So we have Vegeta. Remember, it's about 5,000 to every stat. So, 18,000 HP. What is he at? 16,000, 17,000 attack-ish, 11,000 defense. So, oh, wait, here. Let me change the quality for these to be good. All right, let's go. Okay. Yeah. Planet Namek Saga, Gifted Warriors, and Inhuman Deeds. Okay. Let me just quickly pull a couple of these up and take a look at it. I don't know, man. That seems potentially not elite, but we'll see. All right, now the missing characters on Global, Jiren, Videl, Roshi, are not in any of these categories, so this is what we're working with. We do have the Brolys. Carnival Broly will be good everywhere. You always run him, so you have him. But, Rosé's got Super Bosses restrictions. King Vegeta will be good here. This doesn't have Tech Vegeta either. The Saiyan Day Vegeta. No, he's on Gifted Warriors. Evolution Blue Vegeta. Yeah, I guess we're going to be running a lot of Vegetas. Saiyan Day Vegeta, the Brolys, Evolution Blue Vegeta. It's going to kind of be a mix of the Broly characters and potentially some of these Vegetas. This is one reason another base Vegeta, this guy is a base Vegeta. And this might be his return on both Global and JP as well. So the best two units on the banner might be base Vegeta. And then Namek Saga, they're trolling. Are we gearing up for Namek Saga for 10th anniversary or something like that? This is why... we can make judgments at the time, but we don't have the full information. For all we know, they're going to do a string of Namek Saga characters leading up to, 10th anniversary being hugely about Namek, right? And then, this Vegeta becomes a great release in 5 months. It's possible. So, we do want to keep that in mind. Namek Saga's dead. There's nothing here. These guys are coming, and so is this, and so is this. So... we'll see. Let's not be too negative until we get the full scope of things. So it's Namek Saga, Gifted Warriors, Inhuman Deeds, and then Dragon Ball Seekers and Pure Saiyans. That does cover most of the relevant characters. Yeah, okay, not a problem. Let me just take a look at his super attack effect next. Oh, okay. He's 50% attack stack and a 30% defensive stack and immense damage. Right now, the two hardest fights do go on long. Bulma and Goku and Frieza. Stacking is okay. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. See, as an intro, 3 key and 180% attack and defense for the rest of the battle when facing one enemy at the start of turn. Interesting. Okay. So, man, I guess against, the Trunks and Goten, Supreme Magnificent Battle, maybe he won't be the craziest. 50% attack and defense per key sphere, up to 500%. Interesting. I'll need to see this guy in game before I could go too far in one direction, I think. So it's gonna be up to 10 orbs. So he'll get buffs up to 10 key spheres. Randomly change key sphere of a certain type, AGL excluded to rainbow. Oh, okay. I mean, we're looking good. 30% damage reduction, and then an 18% chance to dodge with an AGL key sphere obtained, or 5 key spheres obtained. 30% damage reduction, 18% chance to dodge. Okay. Potentially a lot of stats, and remember, he is stacking as well. Then he gets a 30% chance to dodge, and another 18% damage reduction when attacking. So that's going to be no good against Goku and Frieza, for example. Okay. And if HP is 50% or more, launches an additional super. Okay. If HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn, he gets another 50% defense and a high chance to crit on the next... No, from the next turn onward. So it's a permanent buff. After he supers 5 times in battle, change all key spheres to AGL. And for the character's attack and turns going forward, changes key spheres of a certain type to AGL. After he does 5 supers... Five supers. He has 1 built-in additional if HP is above 50%. I mean, we could load him up with additionals, but remember, I mean, it is still just a 50-50 proc if the hidden potential system additional triggers. Change all key spheres to AGL, so his defense would be massive. This is going to be a full heal. He looks... good. I'm going to need to see him in action, but he definitely looks good. I mean, keep in mind, on his team, I mean, we're going to be able to rock Carnival Broly. Int Broly is going to be a non-factor, unfortunately. I don't really know why they designed him the way he did. But his revive, though, is just free. I mean, if we're fighting a Goku family enemy, we'd have his domain. Int Broly is too specific. I don't know that I'm going to like him on this team. Tac Broly will work good. Easy A Broly will work good. And then Super Easy A Broly. Wait, because he has this. Super Easy A Broly will work good. No Int Broly, but a couple of them will work well here. And Legendary Super Saiyan Broly and this guy being Rainbow Orb Changers. I mean, Bulma is going to be fodder, potentially. Right, creating all these rainbow key spheres. I need to see his in-game stats before I could go too far in any direction. 30% damage reduction. So he'd have 60% damage reduction after attacking. I mean, 5 key spheres won't be tough as a Rainbow Orb Changer. It's not going to be tough. Rainbow Orb Changing, it's very rare for it to really fail you. So, it's like, I'd be way less high on him if he was a type orb changer. He becomes one, but rainbow orb changing is his main thing. 5 orbs is not tough with a rainbow orb changer on rotation. And he's got dodge, he's got damage reduction. Okay. They took BBB from him. Big Bad Bosses. Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Brutal Beatdown, Saiyan Lineage, Prayer for Battle, Fierce Battle. So they really are just... They want us to build like a villain Saiyan team is what they're doing here. Plus, like Evolution Blue Vegeta. Because remember, Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta's a villain. Let me double check, but obviously this guy's a villain, yeah. Alright, let's look at the active. Dirty Fireworks. 4 supers. Massive raise attack temporarily. Ultimate damage to the enemy. And then he gets a... Oh my god. Oh, shit. He gets a permanent 50... Oh, boy. He's going to be hitting hard, I think, once that procs. Oh, my god. This is going to be huge. This is a permanent buff. Oh, god. Remember, what is B Pans? 33%? Oh, shit. He's going to be crazy after you drop that. So there is value in just dropping it right away. Yeah, this guy, he's going to foderize Goku and Frieza once you get there. He's just going to destroy them. Let's say you get locked in slot 1 against 17. We do have some damage reduction and some dodge. 17 to be able to snipe us, though. Let's say we're slot 2 against 17 and Golden Frieza. Vegeta should be able to live their super, right? I'm having difficulty placing him. Here, let me pull up my last Dokkan Fest TUR list, which would be a long time ago. It would have been Roshi came out. I don't know. He's up there in the top. I mean, he's certainly better than Topo, right? Is he better than Super Saiyan Vegeta? He's probably better than Super Saiyan Vegeta as well. And then it's like Boo and Angel Goku, they're just very specific. And Boo with his, the Ghost Usher and the Revive, very interesting. And then Goku, Goku just doesn't really take damage. Very deep in the fight, he can, but Goku has the same advantage that this Vegeta has. They're AGL. Again, guys, it's important to look at what characters are doing right now, not really in 6 months, right? Right now, if you're an AGL character, man, it's a huge buff. It's a huge boost. So, I mean, Vegeta is going to be destroying Bulma and Goku and Frieza, which are the toughest fights right now. All right, let's just look at his categories, and then we're done. He's within the top 3 TURs, I think. I want to see him. I want to see what his stats are looking like, but don't forget, he's stacking, man. This could very well be the best TUR, I think. Namek Saga, Gifted Warriors, Inhuman Deeds, Dragon Ball Seeker, Pure Saiyan, Vegeta Family, Planetary Destruction. Doesn't really have too many teams. He is on Planetary Destruction, which is good. There's a lot of missions for that and stuff like that. Okay. Let me look at it. So, restrictions, he doesn't have any. No, he doesn't. So, we could just run him on any team. And he is going to be an orb changer, which means he's a character that you would want to consider. Let's think about him in a different role, not juiced up on his own team, just making him look good. What if Vegeta was the 5th character we'd bring on another team? He'd be very effective. He's Rainbow Orb changing. He's got his damage reduction. He's got his dodge. And again, as a Rainbow Orb changer, I don't think getting 5 orbs with him will be too tough. I like him. The more I'm thinking about him, the more I like him here. And he's going to do, I think once the active goes off, whoo, people are going to love his damage. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, Vegeta looks pretty good. Within the top 3 TURs, I think once I see his stats, it's probably, oh yeah, he's number 1 TUR easily. I think that's probably what's going to happen. All right, so Kui, Extreme Int. It's a Int characters is a true just 5,000 every stats. Obviously, all very low as a banner unit. The days of Yajirobe with his 20,000 plus HP as a banner unit, oh, take me back, man. All right, so Kui is Planet Namek Saga. What are Kui's categories? Let me just skip ahead to that. Namek Saga, Terrifying Conqueror, Space Traveling Warriors. So, I mean, he could potentially help First Form Frieza. Brutal Beatdown, Coward, Frieza's Minion, Frieza's Army, Loyalty, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle. Oh, God. Super Attack Effect. 50% attack and defense 1 turn, supreme damage, and lower enemy attack and defense. Okay. He is on Vegeta's team, since he is, Planet Namek Saga. Wait, he's not in Dragon Ball Seekers, huh? I mean, I guess he is just hunting Vegeta. That's why he goes to Namek, right? Not really. Okay. Alright, let's see. Kui, what are you looking like? 3 key, 150% attack and defense. High chance to dodge. And if HP is 50% or less when receiving an attack, he gets another 20% chance to dodge. Then he gets 150% attack and defense. Oh, and a 20% chance to dodge when attacking. And if the enemy is in attack down or defensive down. What? What? That would be good if it was March. Okay. I mean, Goku and Frieza the entire fight is immune to debuffs. The entire fight is immune. Okay. I mean, Bulma can be debuffed, though. 70% chance of launching an additional super. Wait. No, okay, it's 20% dodge when attacking, and then if the enemy's in attack down or defensive down, he gets the 70% chance of the additional super. Is that the way that is? It's just, yeah, dude, I've gotten spoiled by passives and shit, like, written like this. I'm spoiled by this, dude. I'm like, my 10 years of Dokkan knowledge is failing me here. Okay, I mean, I'm actually, so the 20% chance when attacking, and if the target enemy is in attack down or defensive down, great chance of launching additional super. So I think the 20% dodge is just when he attacks, right? And then he gets 20% dodge if HP's under 100, like 50% or less. He gets the extra 20% dodge. And then if the enemy's in the attack down or defensive down, that's where he gets the 70% chance of an additional super. Okay. Oh, guaranteed dodge and crit within the turn if HP's 50% or less at the start of turn. Wait, foresee enemy super attack at the start of turn if there's another Planet Namek Saga ally. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So he just has a scouter. He just has a scouter, huh? Huh. High chance to dodge no matter what. If HP's 50% or less when receiving an attack. So this is, let's say, I don't know, Goku and Frieza smack your Broly for 300k. You live, obviously, but you fall below 50% HP, and then he gets dodge at the end of the turn, I guess? Like, that's the way we could kind of think about it. And then, I mean, again, if he's in slot 3, he gets another 20% dodge. I can get him up to 90%. I mean, obviously, 90% dodge is good. And then guaranteed dodge if you're below 50% HP. He's interesting. I don't know if I like it too much. I mean, we are kind of past dodge or die characters. I think I would be on board with this a little bit more if he also was supporting. I like it. Maybe I fall a little bit too much into that where I want my band units to always be supporting, but I don't see why this guy can't be an extreme class allies 3 key 40% attack and defense, right? Why not? Or you know, Planet Namek Saga and extreme class allies, something like that. You know, people think of me as the dodge guy, but I'm not the dodge guy. I'm the defense guy. The defense guy. That's what you consider me. What do we got? 150% right here. This is 150% when attacking, yeah. Okay, so he gets a 150% and then 20% when attacking. And then he's getting 50% from a super attack effect as well. I think Kui will be okay. I mean, he's going to give you a Scouter. Scouter can be very valuable. A lot of times it can just show you you're in a shit situation, but I mean, if we look at Vegeta's team, maybe I am too harsh, because Carnival Broly is God. We know this. We'll be able to run this guy as a killer. This Broly will be fine. And then we have Evolution Blue Vegeta. We have Tech Saiyan Day Vegeta. Like, you know, the team has got options. We could run EGL Broly too. Like, we've got stuff. We've got stuff. The only real Planet Namek Saga option we're going to get is Kui. I'm looking at the rest. Like, this is dead. None of this is relevant at all. These guys could EZA soon. I mean, these are 2018 characters, right? That could be a sub EZA. This guy could be a sub. Damn, Namek Saga has a lot of sub EZAs lined up, don't they? That guy is ready to EZA. Potentially this Piccolo and third form Frieza. They're coming up. Who knows when they'll do that? Obviously, Krillin and Gohan, Vegeta and Goku. We've got a lot of potentials here. I'll do a video today. We'll talk a little bit more in depth about that. All right, so there we got Vegeta and Kui. Vegeta, he looks within top 3 TUR range to me. I think throughout the course of the video, his team is not bad. I mean, it is going to be very Broly-centric, but it should be pretty fun. King Vegeta could work on there as well. King Vegeta will be a nice support. Remember, King Vegeta supports Vegeta Family and Pure Saiyan, so he'll work well with all the Brolys. Could be a fun little team. Let me know what you guys think of Vegeta. I'll catch y'all next time.